Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. So last time out we wrapped up our conversation with Sai, and we needed her help to continue on with our little our plan. And well, Akechi is down here.
It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
So yeah, apparently he's now the head of investigation, but I think he's just messing with her at this point. Yeah. So apparently he's here to help with the investigation. Gonna have a talk with us for some reason.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had
Was it Akechi? Was that truly a lie? Are you telling the truth now, you piece of shit?
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves.
So yep, Akechi. I mean, let's be honest here. It couldn't have been anybody else who sold us out other than Akechi. I mean, everybody else would never do that in a million years. So it kind of leads us to one option, and that being Akechi being the one who sold us out. That fat sack of shit.
Excuse me?
So yeah, we needed Sai to show him the phone.
What is this phone?
So there we go. Now that she's seen the phone, now that Akechi has seen the phone, our plan can continue onwards. I don't want to, go ahead of it yet. Quite yet, anyway.
Good luck in there.
See you later. There's the smile. Look at that face. I love that face so much. The evil asshole smirk. I love it. So yeah, he's gonna head down to talk to us. So let's see what happens next, shall we?
Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Does it now?
What are you?
Oh shit. He's got a gun.
I owe you for all of this.
By the way, I would have thought you'd gone for the head, to be honest, but anyway. Apparently he's dead, so.
And now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more.
Yeah, I will say the voice actor for Akechi here, when he finally reveals how evil he is. My bond's grown deeper. I love that. But anyway, the voice actor for Akechi here does a really good fucking job of selling this kind of evil douchebag side of him. I love it. So, yep. Akechi's killed a police officer. It's a good thing he always wears gloves. So yeah, it's pretty much at this point, it's no point in considering it any further. The guy in the black mask, the one who's been causing all the mental shutdowns. It's been Akechi all along, and his plan: lure us here and basically kill us off. So yeah, it's the end of Persona 5. Our main character is dead. Well, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it? Ah, shit. Well, that didn't go very well. Sujiro senses something. Well, I love this little bit of animation as well, a little poking just to make sure. Okay, he's definitely dead. Makes it look like suicide. Like a piece of shit. It's also a very anime kind of evil thing to kind of have the tie loosened after they've committed a murder, and then to just like slowly put it back into the proper position so that he's all neat and tidy again. I love that.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name.
So yeah, and here we go. This is basically everything that's been leading up to this. So Akechi has been working with Shido in order to get rid of his political opponents, so that he could rise to power and become the Prime Minister. And it was by his direction as well that Akechi lured the Phantom Thieves into the trap and killed off their leader. So yeah. Because he still knows who they are. So yeah. And we finally have the mastermind behind all this evil shit. Shido come into full view. And it's not really a spoiler to say that sorry. It's not really a spoiler to say that he's going to be
They should be dealing with the suicide right about
the
now.
guy who we...
Things will become
Well, he would have
quiet
been the
once
guy
the
we go
word
after
gets out.
next, if our main character hadn't
My
died.
comments on the matter.
I mean, you would have thought the credits would have played by now. I mean, main character's dead. I mean, how can we continue on from this point?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
So yeah. Now we've got the director of the SIU, who's all of a sudden now... Who all of a sudden now is... Yep. He's spewing up black guts, which means he's having a mental shutdown. Well, you know, Shido can't have anybody ready to turn against him, and can't have any loose ends.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
Haha.
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves.
So yeah.
Inquire as to your justice, Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
And now it's time for the final part, or at least the final part of our initial plan here,
Interrogate the captured Phantom Thief.
which Futaba has to kind of instigate here.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to...
Oh, of course, yeah, because Futaba put a bug on Akechi's phone.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me
Okay.
to save him?
Yep. So now we need Sai Nijima to go back to where we are and head back into the head back down to the interrogation room and save our life. Yeah, so
Nothing.
I don't want to say what the plan was at this point yet. We've I don't want to sell it out too
Did
quickly,
anyone else stop by?
because we'll get having a full rundown of how it
Nobody?
worked. But
There'd be no reason for
at least with the
anyone
phone
else to
thing
come
here,
down
basically what happened there was that when Akechi saw the phone, it kind of sucked him and Sai into
So
the
it's all true.
into Sai's
Yes,
palace,
it's true.
or to Sai's palace world, if you like.
It's a
And
Kichikun.
basically,
He had to take a sudden
when
call,
she had
so
that
he won't be able
second-
to make it down today.
that kind of
I've been
shimmering
asked to
just
handle
then.
things instead.
Basically, that was her going out of the
You know,
cognitive
if you
world and back
stay
into the
here,
real
we'll
world
likely get
again,
rid of you to eliminate any evidence.
so that she can
I
go in here
suggest you go into hiding at
and
once
try and
down
save
your
Yes, ma'am.
our main character
life.
here.
Don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
So yeah, I mean, it's needless to say at this fucking point, but yeah. We're not quite dead yet, but I won't explain how, because we've got other stuff to go through first.
Police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group.
And now,
The suspect is
so yeah, next we have this scene, which is kind of everybody's kind of reaction to
That group
Mm.
sure was something.
everybody's reaction,
Yeah.
the group's reaction to him being
How about we have you do an
captured
idle thing, you know?
and put in prison. And of course, they're going to have the reaction, also going to have their reaction to our main character's death as well in a little while.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look
Huh?
at you now. It's been a while.
And that's Ryuji.
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Not really. His leg's a bit knackered at this point. It's kind of fortunate as well that, you know, they just happen to all be around some sort of, you know, TV screen at this specific moment to be able to see what's going on. To be able to hear all this stuff at the same time.
Oh, I'm not shy.
Stroke of good fortune,
Just do
really.
as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
You've got quite a bit of work to do on that painting there, Yusuke. Got a while to go yet, kid. I actually never noticed that before, but they go from like the bird that they drawn on the thing, that Yusuke was drawing on the painting, to like a bird flying outside Futaba's window. That's kind of cool. I never noticed that before. But that's pretty nice. So yeah, she's waiting to see what happens.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent.
Of course, we have to
And
have
you're
some,
student
you know.
council president.
Gotta have
I'm
some
sure
anime
you'll be admitted
cutscene.
anyway.
Gotta work those animators.
That one phantom thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
Been captured, so everybody's finding out. And Haru's is probably like the one where I'm like the most kind of, this is wow, her life is really gonna suck. if it turns out we can't be saved.
That phantom thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified.
I love this animation though. I don't know why, I really love this animation of Haru kind of looking kind of sad and kind of you know, pensive here. The animation is so good. So yeah, the reveal of the death, and
Custody. This station will continue to report any
this here, I feel like it's a bit of a cheat for a lot of them.
It can't be.
And it's because of Ryuji's reaction here, right at the end. So they were kind of shocked and disappointed, you know, and saddened by it. But it's Ryuji's last line. Here. We got him. That obviously means that the rest of the guys knew about this plan and knew that basically knew that he wasn't actually dead. So I think it's a bit of a cheap kind of cheat, really, to have them all kind of like being like acting like they don't really know what the fuck's going on. And they kind of wave it away with a line by Arn later on. But it's just, I find it kind of silly. I just think it's like, I get it, you're trying not to sell it too soon. You don't want the reveal that you're actually still alive and you're actually okay to come too quickly. But I think at the same time that I think at this point you kind of already know. You already got that, you know, you don't think that something else is going to happen. And then it's just kind of like, I just don't see the point of it. And now we come to the bit of the reveal. So yeah, this scene originally we didn't get to see. Here's where the scene cuts in, and we get to finally hear what they were talking about, I think.
It was our
Yeah, here we
conversation
go.
about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
So yeah, pancakes was the pancakes was the truth, apparently.
It was your social studies trip.
Sorry.
We met him in the hallway of that TV station.
Pancakes was the thing. Never thought I'd say that.
There's no
But
way
yeah,
this is the first time he's
all
heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
So yeah, I think it's kind of cool that you could kind of get suspicions about Akechi kind of going
Let's get everyone on the same page right away.
as soon as that, because that's that scene where Akechi comes to talk to you in the TV studio. That's quite early on in the game, so I think it's kind of nice that you can kind of get if you know what you're looking for, you can kind of
One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible,
figure out that Akechi's got something dodgy about him as early as that. I kind of like that.
That'll be tough.
It was kind of fun to, go through this game a second time and kind of see all the little hints and stuff that was kind of laid in that I didn't notice on my first playthrough.
So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible.
So yeah, and then we continue on with this where Futaba formulates a plan, but we're not told about the plan quite yet. So Futaba has a plan, but we're not really told about it just yet. We've got to wait a little bit longer for that, because the next couple of parts is going to be all the reveal of the plan and what the fuck is how the hell all this happened, basically. So it's kind of awesome. But I kind of like this how they kind of, when this initially thing happens, you don't know what the fuck's going on. You don't know what's happening. And then at this point you finally find out what the hell we're, finally in this part here, it's kind of, you get a little bit of hint of what's going on before the full reveal, which I kind of like. So yeah, they were in the interrogation room prior to us getting captured. So yeah. So now my memories are starting to come clear. And this is the reveal of what actually happened. Basically, because Akechi looked at the phone, he was transferred into the cognitive world. And so he basically didn't kill us. He killed our cognitive copy. And we're just sitting here all fine. No worse for wear. And I love the little smirk. So awesome. Anyway, but that's it for this part of Persona 5. Join me next time when we're going to be doing it's the start of the full reveal of the plan and how we managed to escape death. So join me next time for the next part of Persona 5. See you next time.